Greetings audience, I'm Boomstick, and today we'll be talking about a mod from Hasbro Mods. Let's go. Firstly, let me apologize for the noise. My mic decided to crap out on me, so I just have to use the mic from the GoPro, and my setup is currently right next to my printers. So, apologies if that's too much. I'll try to see what I can do to make it not so noisy. But anyways, let's get into the mod overview. First, let's talk about what's going on here on the outside. We've got a modulus ECS-10 integrated in with a Mega Centurion, along with hydro dipping and speed notches, select fire notches, rev trigger safety here to where you can't rev until this is pushed in. Got a nice voltmeter here on the outside. And the real unique thing is this rev switch, which honestly, I love this way more than a rev trigger. Just having this nice little rev button on the side here. As your hand wraps around, you can just press the button with your middle finger right here, and you're ready to go. Now, as you can see, I can push that and nothing happens because this button isn't pushed in. So this actually has two safeties between the rev trigger safety and the trigger safety, to where if I pull the trigger even while I'm revving, nothing will happen until I put it onto its first notch. Now, one more thing that you'll see on the outside is as I rev, which is going to be very loud, we got some nice LEDs up here, which make a nice red light coming out the front. It's designed to work with talons. They integrated a worker adapter into the magwell. And before we go into the turns, one more thing. There is a magnetic battery door on the back that you can just notch into place. I've seen this done before, and it still is amazing just how well this fits into a battery door system. So now that's, I think, everything on the outside, let's talk about the internals. There's a 40mm dual stage daybreak cage on the inside, obviously running off of daybreak's wheels and overvolted fangs, for this is a 3S system. There's a 35mm solenoid pusher with an upgraded spring, which gives it a very nice clicking feeling. There's also a Soul Select Fire board inside, along with a Out of Darts MOSFET board and upgraded heatsink. This blaster was a collab between Eric and Brian, also known as Hasbro Mods and BuilderBB on Instagram. I will link to both of them down in the description. They are both amazing modders in the community. Hasbro Mods did the integration, the painting, and the rough wire job before handing it off to BuilderBB, who tuned everything up. So I think that's enough talking about the blaster. I think it's time we take this outside and see what it can do. As you saw from the firing demo, I was using AF Pro darts, although in further testing I did find that it likes cut down Adventure Force waffle darts better. I just found them to be a little bit more accurate flying out of this monstrosity of a blaster. It hits right around 220, 225 FPS, which is impressive for a flywheel blaster. I know that flywheel blasters have been getting higher and higher, but getting them to that 250, 225 is not an easy task per se, so I'm very impressed with the performance. It's definitely not the most accurate blaster. This is more of a one mag, one tag kind of blaster, which I have enough of these talons to feed a dart guzzler like this, so I am okay with that ideology. Now, for the system, for the notches here, Obviously the first one is safety. When you put it into single mode, I do have to line it up with this line right here to get it to properly fire that single fire. Once you get into burst and full auto, I do adjust the speed of the pusher a little bit to try and get a faster dart hose out of it. Obviously this system is not as fine-tuned as what I consider like an FDL3 or something like that, but this is still impressive. It's still a very impressive build, and I'm very, very happy to have this in my possession. I will say this was actually given to me. I did not pay for this. He was kind enough to hand this off to me at the last event I was at up in New Jersey, and I couldn't be more thrilled to have this in my possession. It's an absolute beast. And here's the fun part. He's not done. I believe he has 2 more in the works, both utilizing a Master Key Baron to fire Mega Darts out of it, and I cannot wait to see what else he has in store. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like, and hey, if you want to see more awesome builds from myself and other people around me, absolutely hit that subscribe and maybe even that bell. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, Boomstick out.